In this video, we're going to overview assignment A28, Windows Registry Analysis. So I want you to create a new case named Precious, and the case number will be A28. Now we're going to use Precious.001 data source. The list of source files for our hands-on exercises is here, and we can download the file as a zip file, and of course you need to extract the Precious.001 file, and then you can use these verification hashes to verify that the image is intact, and you can continue using it. So we're going to add this file as a data source when you extract Precious.001. Once you add this data source, I want you to run a list of ingest modules, and just make sure that you include these files and use all the parameters that you're already familiar with from our previous laboratory exercises. So this is the case number, and this is the examiner name. Of course, specify what is the image file that you're analyzing. Our verification hashes, make sure that your verification hashes match. Use your skills to find out what is the disk size of that image, what is the sector size, and of course, if you load the data source, in your case in Autopsy, you would expand the name of the source under data sources, and there will be one volume here, and as an example, there will be a view like this, and you can go to the volume level and you can find out file system details from this dialog, and also you can use properties to open another dialog to view positioning of this volume on the drive. So just provide this information, what is the name of the file system stored there, and then use your skills to just find out, perhaps you can go by extensions or by the results of the extracted content. For instance, for JPEG type of files, you can use file types and use MIME type, because once you extract and analyze the content of the files, this information will be available, and you can of course jump to the type of images that are there, and you should be able to pretty much identify it right here in this view. That would be my recommended type of processing it. Otherwise, you can compare this count with the count that is given by extension, right? So there are images, and you'll be able to look at the counts right here. But this is a very proved way of doing it. And of course, how many user accounts are there present on the computer? So once you do the file processing by file type identification, extension mismatch, embedded file extractor, then as you move on to this point, you will be able to answer these questions. So user accounts are specifically the operating system login accounts, and they will be located under extracted content, operating system user accounts. So you should be able to see a list of accounts present on a Precious computer, and you should be able to extract your information from here. Then how many user accounts have default admin user account type? You can see that there will be usernames with different levels of privilege. Okay, so just analyze what kind of accounts are available, and you can then just do your best to analyze the the levels of privileges based on the user user properties. So you can of course look at file metadata and just find the right information from here, like normal user account or you know, other types of identifications that would be available in this area. Provide usernames of accounts with default admin user type. So most likely there will be one of the administrator accounts there. Which user account had an AIM account with the screen name? Okay, so this is this will be available in communication information. And one way to find out would be, since we're running keyword search module, all keywords will be indexed by the time you're doing your analysis, and simply you can use this as a keyword search. So just copy it from here, open keyword search, and you can start searching. So the keyword hits will be available right here, and you can then click around and find out information about this AOL Instant Messenger account. Email information will be also available under email messages. So if you go to various available email information, you should be able to locate. Again, you can use keyword searches for these types of entries, but you can also search, basically sort the information by email from, email to, and be able to identify these two email messages. And of course the subject line can be also found on this list of properties like this when you analyze emails. Encrypted files, and you should be able to identify what encrypted files do exist on your system. And remember, when you are processing your modules, it's possible to perhaps see encrypted files under file types. Okay, so there will be encryption detection entry under results and extracted content, because we are going to run encryption detection module or ingest module. So therefore you'll be able to identify it. If you recall, this is an example of encryption detection results after running an encryption detection module on the system. So it will be right here, and you can analyze what files possibly have been identified for encryption. Of course, installed software is listed under installed programs, so you'll be able to find out what programs are installed, and just to see if PGP software was installed on that system. Operating system information, of course, is also available right here. So the sources of this information is Windows Registry on that system, and so you can analyze all the results and the metadata for this type of extraction. So you can see that there is a desktop information right here, name of the desktop, and of course you'll be able to identify in these results in operating system information what is the computer name, what is the operating system used on the system, and what is the Windows product ID. USB devices attached. Of course, we also have information about this under USB devices. So there will be a list of USB devices, and you'll be able to see what are the particular device models and device identifiers and device make. So you just can list all the USB devices by copying and pasting from your case into this handout. And there is a bonus question at the end of this homework. There is an encrypted folder inside a zip file, and it's called secret.zip. So for bonus extra points, I want you to try to break the password on this. And I was able to break that password just thinking about the case, like what kind of information is available on this specific hard drive, and you can try to guess what the password is. So make sure, as always, to save your changes periodically and submit for grading when you're done. So this is our overview of this assignment, and most of the information in this specific case is coming from Windows Registry. So that's the name, Windows Registry Analysis, for this specific project.